What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the J.Meaney review. I'm J.Meaney, and today I'm giving my top 5 most anticipated Disney Plus shows.
If you notice that I'm wearing the exact same thing that I did in my trailer reaction to the Joker, that's because I recorded it literally right fucking after. So yes, J.Meaney does take showers.
Number 5, WandaVision. WandaVision was originally my number 4, but then more information started coming out about it, and they said it's going to be like a sitcom. And then I heard at D23 they were like cutting videos of Dick Van Dyke shows with old footage of Wanda and Vision, and saying like that's what it's going to be like. Kind of dropped on my anticipation a little bit, but like I want to see more of Wanda, and I want to see what they're about to do with the Vision. I mean, as far as I know, he had a fucking Infinity Stone ripped out of his head. I mean, I don't know if Captain America went back in time and just
push that shit right back in his head.
But I want to know what's going on, so I'm still very intrigued. Even though that the fact that it's going to be like a sitcom made it drop on my anticipation level, it did make me a little more curious as to what they're about to do with that. Overall, I'm excited for WandaVision, and I'm definitely going to check it out the day it comes out. Number 4, What If. I think the What If idea I think it's great. They have like a what if type thing in the comic books, and basically, for those of you who don't know, what if is basically what the fucking title says. It's what if scenarios. Like, what if Tony Stark was Captain America? And they're gonna do one what if for every MCU movie. So it's gonna be what, 23? And I'm so excited for that. I'm sure they're gonna do some Marvel Zombies. They're gonna do a whole bunch of different things. I can't even begin to imagine what they're about to do.
Something in my fucking eye.
What If definitely went up on my anticipation as WandaVision went down. Number 3, The Mandalorian. Guys, that trailer was fire. I'm more excited for The Mandalorian than I am for Rise of Skywalker.
For some obvious reasons.
Mandalorian is like just a story I'm not familiar with. I'm not familiar with the Mandalorians. All I know is Boba Fett. You know, I'm really interested to dive into this other Star Wars story that's not about the fucking Skywalkers. Finally, something different. Jon Favreau is like the head dude. Jon Favreau's great. I mean, yeah, he did make Iron Man 2. But he did make Iron Man 1 and The Jungle Book.
But he did make Lion King.
I don't know. I'm still hoping that'll be great. I mean, he's not directing every episode. I know Taika Waititi's directing an episode. He's kind of just like the head guy keeping everything together. I think The Mandalorian is going to be really, really good. And I like that it's going to drop on the same day that Disney Plus comes out.
So, fuck.
Number 2, Loki. I mean, if you guys seen Endgame, when he gets the Tesseract and he just disappears, everybody in the audience is like, oh fuck, what now? And then that never got resolved in Endgame, so it kind of left us lingering like,
well, I mean, what's going on?
Gonna be going to different times in history, which I don't really get, because you can't really time travel with the Tesseract. But maybe in that timeline, Loki gets more than one Infinity Stone and he starts balling the fuck out. We already all love Loki. It's in a different timeline, so nothing is going to affect the MCU we know or the future MCU. Loki, oh man, I'm so excited. I love Tom Hiddleston. Loki is one of my favorite MCU villains. I don't know who would be my favorite MCU villain. I should do a video on that. And my number 1 most anticipated Disney Plus show is ObiWan. The return of Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan. I didn't see that ever happening. I mean, there was talks about them doing a movie, and I didn't even think the movie was going to happen. In interviews, they kept asking Ewan McGregor, I mean, have you been talking to Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy? Like, are you in talks to come back as Obi-Wan? He played it off well. He didn't make me think he was at all. Now, like at D23, he asked Kathleen Kennedy, Kathleen, can you ask me in front of all these people if I'm returning to play Obi-Wan? And she asks him, and he turns to the audience dramatically and says, yes. And the crowd lost their shit. I would have lost my shit. I already knew that news before D23, like a lot of us did, and I still would have just lost my shit for that confirmation, being in that room and the vibe. Ewan McGregor is arguably one of the best parts of the prequels. I don't know what kind of story they're gonna do. I'm hoping he runs into Darth Vader at some point. I think there's a lot of story you really can tell. It's also gonna take place in the same timeline as the Solo movie, which I didn't like the Solo movie, but I think it would be a good opportunity to bring that guy in who played Solo just to pop up, not have a big part in the show, but just show him, and I think that'd be a really cool opportunity. Nothing from Disney Plus has gotten me more excited than Ewan McGregor coming back to be Obi-Wan.
I don't even care what the story is. Just seeing him in character as Obi-Wan again is like a dream of mine. Like, oh my god.
I hope that they just do like one season. I hope they don't try to keep doing seasons. I just want 10 episodes. Give me a good story of what he was doing in between 3 and 4, because that's a long ass time. You got a lot to work with. But yeah, guys, that's my top 5 most anticipated Disney Plus shows. Number 6, honestly, would be that Jeff Goldblum shit they're gonna do. That trailer was awesome. I love Jeff Goldblum. I will watch him do fucking anything, really. He can just sit there and just talk to me about his day, and I'll watch every episode of that. I didn't know Disney owned, National Geographic and stuff.
They fucking own everything.
But yeah, guys, be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to check out the Power Button podcast every Monday. The link is in the description. And until next time.